Speak to me kind. I'm the type of girl you call wifey.
Hey guys, what's up? I am Maggie Sturgis, if you don't know who I am. Well, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today, it's been a long time since I filmed a video. Like, I have short hair now. Or like, I've graduated out of Veda. I am not a licensed esthetician yet, but soon I will be. We're just gonna jump right in. This video that I'm filming today is going to be my go-to full coverage foundation routine. I think most of it is drugstore. I know there's like a few products that aren't drugstore, but I know that there are drugstore dupes out there, so I will tell you guys those and I will list them down below also. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right in. So I'm a little excessive when it comes to primers. I use 3. I use the Mario Badescu facial spray. I start with this just to give some hydration to my skin. And it's a nice sticky base also. I go in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter just to give my skin a little bit of a glow. That just gives your skin such a nice glow. But then what I like to do is I like to go in with the Photo Focus Face Primer. This is a towel, and I really only take about that much. Take a really small amount because I'm just gonna put this on my center of my face. So for foundation today, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I love this foundation. It is definitely probably like my holy grail foundation, like no lie. It gives really nice coverage. This one is about medium to full coverage, I would say. I pack it on because why not? Might be a little dark for me, but I'm currently self-tanning, so it's still kind of cooking a little bit. So for concealer today, I kind of jump around concealers a lot. I have a little basket right here. But I've been reaching a lot lately for the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer and layering that on top of the Maybelline. No, I layer this one on top. And then I layer the Maybelline Fit Me on top. So that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, so we're gonna layer these on. And I'm gonna do, I don't know if any of you watch Jackie Aina at all. If you don't, who are you? What are you doing with your life? Like, honestly, she's perfect. She has this trick where she leaves her under eyes on a little bit longer because they'll be more full coverage. And so I've been doing that trick a lot lately and I've really liked it. I also love layering these concealers because the Maybelline one is a little bit more creamy, where the Wet n Wild one is almost a little bit more like dry feeling. Not like a bad thing. The Wet n Wild one has a little bit more coverage to it than I would say the Maybelline one does. But I just like the way they both feel together. So we're just gonna take the sponge. I'm gonna start on my nose, just blending that out. Just see how bright that makes it look. I love it. Alright, so now that my concealer is all blended out, I'm going to bake my under eyes a little bit. I just have noticed that this will just lock in everything and it just will make everything last long. So I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution, the Luxury Baking Powder. This is in the shade Banana. I'm just going to pour a little bit onto this palette. Make sure when you are setting your under eyes with powder, you're not leaving any creases in your under eye. Otherwise, the powder is just going to bake those creases right in. This is another product that isn't that isn't drugstore at all, but there are definitely drugstore dupes out there. This is the Aveda, their dual foundation. I'm just going to use this to kind of set around my face, not where the bake is. And then we're gonna take that and then sweep away the bake underneath my eyes, and that'll just like but I like doing that because then it leaves the coverage Okay, so then next we're going to contour. I'm going to, oops. I have been trying this palette out recently and I've been enjoying it a lot. So that's what we're gonna use today. But honestly, you can use like any contour or any bronzer at all that you're wanting. You don't have to use a palette. But this is the Profusion Contour Kit. It just has 3 different contour shades in it. A highlight, a matte highlight, it's like a banana powder. And then a shimmery. This was only, I want to say like $5.99 or $6.99 at the drugstore. And I've actually really liked it. I got it at Target. I've been like obsessed with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the light contour and the medium contour. I'm kind of just going to like mix them together a little bit. And we're just going and then I am just going to take a little bit of the light contour like right on my nose. But I mean, that's the difference with just like, it's insane what bronzer can do. Bronzer and contour, because like look at that. Much better, right? Alright, let's just continue. Okay, so we're going to take our banana powder again that we used to bake and just carve out underneath there to give us a nice sharp contour. Perfect. So we'll just let that sit for a little bit while we apply some blush. Today, since it's today I'm gonna go for the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. I've been obsessed with this one. This one is in Mellow Wine, and I've been really obsessed with applying it with a kabuki brush. So that's what we're gonna do. Went a little blush heavy on that one side, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, just gonna wipe away the bake really quick. See what that does though. I'm going over that with my brush for a second because that was a little too much highlight or a little too much blush. Okay, so we're almost done here. For highlight today, I'm gonna go in with what do I want to go in with? I'm going to go in with this Mally Beauty highlight. It's in the shade Stardust. It's a really pretty gold. I've been obsessed with this. So this is what I like to do. I like to take my Mario Badescu setting spray and I like to just spray my whole entire face, because what this is going to do is it's just going to melt all of the powder in that I've used, like all the baking and everything like that, so my skin doesn't have such a powdery look. So this is, yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna let that sit just for a second, and before it fully dries, we're gonna apply the highlight. But you don't want to apply your highlight when it's too wet. Otherwise, it's just gonna be too much, and the highlight won't like apply correctly. But so I let that sit for a little bit, just taking the brush that came with the highlight, and we're going to apply it. And I like to take the other side too. What did I just do? Alright guys, and that is everything for this tutorial. Just how I get my full coverage foundation look. This is about like my everyday look. This is kind of what I go for every single day. I have a lot of redness on my skin, so I really do like to cover it up. And this is kind of what I go for. If you can see a little bit of like a darkness right here, we had a little mishap with this blush, or with this brush. I had used it originally to like fill in the roots. So there's a little bit of black shadow on it, but I think, I fixed it as well as we could anyway, but it's still not perfect, but I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That really does, I do appreciate it a lot. It really helps me out. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah. Love you so much. Bye.
Bye.